Hey everyone, welcome to the Framework in 5. Every other week you challenge us by answering a poll, thank you very much, to really talk about a leadership tactic in our framework of alignment, strategy, and ownership, and to do it in 5 minutes or less. Woo, woo, we're up for the challenge, baby. And thank you so much for voting for huddles or daily safety brief as one of our key tactics for being a more transparent organization. All right, so our partners who do this very well make it more than a safety brief, which is what I'm going to focus with you on today. But safety is so key to the care of our communities, our patients, their families, and our employees by making the workplace and your care a safer place, right? It is central to our mission. It's what we should be focusing on. Research supports that failures in communication and a failure to be transparent is the number one way we cause harm to both patients and employees. And guess what? We're still number 3 in the cause, medical errors are still number 3 in the cause of death in America, in the United States. Isn't that crazy? I mean, we can't shake that. All the work that we've done, and it's still there. So let's talk about that. So what do we always hear about a daily safety brief or a daily huddle? People always, there's nothing communicated. It's always the same. People always say we're safe today. Or we hear, I don't have time for a huddle. Really? 10 minutes to decrease the likelihood that your organization is going to be the number 1 cause of death in your community? I think you got that. I'm just saying. So, some of the best practices that we have seen across the country is that when people who lead the huddle reinforce the why. We're here today to make sure we don't have a safety event that reaches the patient. And make sure that if we have had one in the past 24 hours or something going on today, that we all know about it and can communicate that risk to the rest of the organization. So what is the why? Why are you gathered together as a group of leaders? What's the why? And the why is not the same every single day, right? The why is not the same. Another great tactic is to communicate the behavioral standard of the day at the beginning of each huddle. And our organizations that do this really do a great job, because what they're saying is, I'm not too important to behave in this way as well. And it makes each leader present consider, what do I need to do to meet that behavioral standard? How do I act when that situation happens? And how can I validate that that's happening in my department? It's something so simple as just reciting a behavioral standard, or just simply saying, this is how we're going to behave today. Another key tactic that we have seen happen is to begin with inspiration or a motivational quote of the day. So people are more mindful of safety and more mindful of the fact that they belong to a group, a team that really works well together, when they can come together with a motivational quote or an inspirational quote of some sort, or a positive story, okay, or a celebration. Today I noticed this, or today I heard this. And maybe if you're the one who runs the daily safety brief for your organization, you're like, dude, I cannot do that. I mean, I have to communicate it to everyone. I've got to post it on the M Drive. I've got to do all this stuff. I've got to document it. There's no way I'm coming up with an inspirational quote. Delegate, delegate, delegate. It doesn't have to be you, right? If I know on this day I got to show up at the daily safety brief and it's my turn to share inspiration with my peers, I'm all about it, right? I'm all about it. Another great tactic that we have seen is to show gratitude for each other, right? When someone does a great job bringing forward a safety concern, then you thank them, right? You thank them instead of going, oh crap, right? Everyone is grateful for the problems, and they're welcomed as luscious opportunities to make things better. All right, where are you going to find out more about this tactic and others in the framework for achieving great results, right? At the Duluth Summit. So we have the Capstone Leadership Summit coming to Duluth, Minnesota. It's September 28th through the 30th. Check out our website, capstoneleadership.net, training events, and sign up because you're not going to want to miss this. Thanks, guys.